Driving can come with a lot of distractions, but there is one distraction that we can't control. When driving, your phone can be your biggest distractor. It is easy to get sucked into your phone and lose track of the road. I'm Indiana Harden, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why I think we should stop texting and driving. First, let's look at some statistics and some studies about texting and driving. Texting and driving is something that most people do without even realizing it. I mean, people drive all the time while looking at their phone and don't even pay attention to the road at all. An academic journal done by Emily Gilkitch references a study where 1,211 patients across the United States took a survey on what they do when they're driving. The survey states this: in a large and representative sample of US drivers, 60% admitted to at least one cell phone related distraction over the last 30 days. Now, if only 60% of that 1,211 people text and drive, you got to look at the whole country, and you can only imagine if 60% of the whole country is texting and driving, there's going to be, the number of accidents will be just skyrocket every year. Magazine EHS Today gives us statistics like over 2.5 million people are involved in car accidents every year. Of that 2.5 million people, 1.6 million people involved, the cause of their accident is cell phone use. And another statistic they also give is texting and driving is 6 times more likely to get you in an accident than drunk driving. Why would you put you and yourself in dangers by texting and driving when it's more likely for you to get in an accident than it would be for you to just drink and go drive? Next, we're going to talk about some laws that have been put in place about texting and driving. Texting and driving is something that has become a part of everyday culture so much that they even had to make laws about it. FloridaToday.com talks about some things the new texting and driving law allows, like you can use your phone when you're stopped at a red light, but you cannot use it when the vehicle is in motion. You can use your phone when you're at a red light, but when the car is moving, you're not allowed to be looking down, texting at it. And you can also hold your phone as if you're talking to somebody, but you cannot be on it while the vehicle is in motion. In Florida, you can now be pulled over for looking down and texting on your phone while your vehicle is in motion. Lastly, we're going to talk about some organizations that are committed to spreading awareness and stopping texting and driving, and we're going to talk about some ways to avoid texting and driving. Organizations like the NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Organization, helps spread awareness for stopping texting and driving and reduces people getting into accidents and helps people that have been in accidents and tries to spread awareness through all kinds of people. NTHSA.com gives some ways to get involved and spread awareness by saying things like, it tells teens if they see their friends texting and driving to tell them to stop, and it says you can tell your coworkers, and one key thing that I think is pretty important it talks about is parents. Parents are the people who basically run their kids' lives and direct them for the rest of their lives. Parents need to lead by example. When you get into a friend's car and you see the mom texting and driving, more than likely when you get in your friend's car with that same kid and he's driving, he's going to be doing the same thing his mom does just because he sits there and watches her all day text and drive. Parents, you need to set examples. iDriveSafely.com gives some helpful ways to avoid texting and driving, like saying things like putting your phone on silent. Now, I know you can still feel it vibrate and things like that, but put it on silent, and their next tip they give you is to put it out of reach. If it's on silent and out of reach, there's no way you can be distracted by it. And lastly, if it's that important, just pull over. Really, the phone can wait, but driving cannot wait. You can't do those two things at once. They don't go together. They've never have and they never will. In the end, texting and driving is something that puts you and others at risk. it can wait, like I just said. If it really can't wait, then driving will wait. Pull over and drive whenever you're ready. Whenever you're driving, only focus on driving and driving only. Thank you all for listening.